What's up, guys? We are starting up here. Almost forgot to turn on my webcam and my microphone. Oh god. Alright, good start. I wish this was a mystery seed, dude. Unfortunately, it's not feeding my addiction at all, and I need to get all 7 crystals and to beat Agnum or Ganon's Tower. So we'll just light up those signs now. It's D-boost. Kill that guy, full magic. No point in killing the other guy. Ooh, early bottom. Early bottom. Oh, excuse me. Yo, bombs too, that's pretty nice. Okay. So let's look at this. We got Pendant Era. Alright, since I already have bombs, I'm not too worried. Dude, where are these bugs coming from, man? Get off of my screen. Need to talk to the apartment people and see. I don't really want to, like, take apart our apartment without permission or whatever. I don't want to, like, break anything and have to be liable for it. Alright, 12 already is really nice. We do back to escape after Kakariko. I can also do Houlihan pretty easily. Yeah, it's a good start for sure. Need 7 more rupees to have enough for the merchant, guaranteed. So most likely we'll just need some drops. Or, not drops. Some chests with money in them here. That's, you know, almost a certainty. Just wanted to quake the wall open, dude. Alright. Got a lamp. That opens up getting up to Death Mountain already. Hey, there's that money that I needed. That's also good because I can, buy bombs, which I'll probably have to do, only having 2 at the moment. With no other weapons, and, I can't use Quake without a sword, so with no other weapons at the moment, doing South Shore would be pretty hard with, you know, not maximum bombs. Pretty loaded, money-wise. Alright, there's a weapon, actually. Got another model. We also have a green potion as well, so that gives me 16 Ice Rod shots in total, thanks to that full magic drop from the guard. So bombs aren't as important, but still pretty important. Nice 333 rupees. I'll still buy bombs, I just won't necessarily use them on the mini Moldorms. Ice Rod does kill mini Moldorms in 1 hit. Yeah, I should still buy bombs. I won't buy bombs if I get another set of bombs from Sick Kid or from Bakabar, I won't buy them. Nice, 1 rupee. Ruining my 333. I also had 3 bombs and 30 arrows. There's 3s all over the screen. Yeah, we're gonna buy bombs. Ideally, I want to do Back of Escape first. Should leave me 2 bombs for South Shore, which would leave me 1 for... it would leave me 1 for Mini Moldorm. And 1 for Ice Side Cave I wouldn't be able to use anywhere else. So it'd be a little... It'd be a little resource tight. It would be doable, but it's not worth it. Alright, it's nothing. I have a little bit of a headache. Alright, 10 arrows, nothing there. Sanctuary time. Should have bombs out already. Whenever you save and quit, it always menus. Your menu's always on whatever your topmost item is. So that's like bow or boomerang. Bow, boomerang, hook shots, and then bomb is the next one. Okay, so I got bombs and sank. There's a map. And a sword, perfect. Okay, so everything else is an item and 1 small key. So that's actually really good to know. No reason to do Dark Cross yet, because it could be the small key. Pretty sure I think the small key logically has to be in either the first chest on your way to Zelda Cell or in Dark Cross, so that'll also give me some information. Just because you can choose to steal the first key guard. That's academic logic. The first key guard's key and go Back of Escape and waste it. Alright, we're gonna get this heart container. Maybe it'll be Sank Heart and it'll give me sword beams. Oh. Maybe next time. Sword beams are really... I'm actually gonna kill some enemies here, hoping for a heart. Sword beams would make this room pretty quick. Not that it's not quick already, especially with Master Sword. But... Hey, Pearl. Alright. So we're 1 step closer to not needing agony. Man. With Pearl there, I can also choose to fake Flipper. At the very least, to, you know, Waterfall Fairy and see what's on Zora Ledge. I need to brush up on my splash deletion fake flipper stuff. I have Ice Rod. I don't know if it works with Ice Rod and bombs. Hey, a book. Maybe beat Desert. Fake Flipper. That's not close enough. Alright, here we go. Give me something good. Not quite something good. Alright, nothing there. I like to enter that warp going up left just because it carries my momentum. Just because this guy always spawns pretty soon after you get into the warp. So it's nice to be able to, like, easily... Normally I line it up a little bit to that, but it is relatively easy to line up properly. Okay, I am 35 rupees short. Ooh, crabs are in the money. Oh, no, they're not. Okay. Alright. What do I want to do? 3 items left in Eastern. I could go up Death Mountain. Or 3 items in Escape. There's 6 total items in Eastern. Maximum I can get is 5. Or minimum I can get is 5. Max is 6, obviously. There's Agina and 2 items in Desert. Maximum. Obviously not guaranteed to be able to get all of those either. Or any of them, for that matter. There's going up Death Mountain for 2 items. And then there's obviously just beating Aghanim and getting into the Dark Worlds. The Dark World I currently have access to Pod. Which is minimum 0 items, maximum 6 items. 5 items. There's the small key. Okay, so there's an item in Dark Cross, which is fine. I can just Death Warp. And I have Catfish open to me as well in the Dark World, and that's it. It's the only stuff I can do with my current item set. So, you know, there's not there's not too much weight to Aghanim yet to where, like, oh, I should go do Aghanim, because there's enough stuff in the Light World still to kind of not do it. If I got a bow or I got Hookshot or something, that would open up, you know, guaranteed items in Pod. And it would also, or if I got Hookshot, I could get to the rest of the Dark Worlds. So that would kind of push towards Aghanim a little more in this situation. Obviously, if I got bow, I would do Eastern area first and foremost, but... Alright, so this guy's kind of weird. He, Master Sword slashes do the same damage as Fighter Sword. And, Master Sword spins do tempered damage still, so it's way faster to hit him into the corner and then double spin him than just, like, slash him 8 times. It's really dumb. A lot of the Light World enemies just don't have Master Sword damage programmed into them. Like Lamola's and I'm assuming Armos as well. Lamola's, Armos, and Moldorm all take Fighter Sword damage from Master Sword slashes. It's really quite weird. Okay. Alright, so let's go up Death Mountain, just because it's going to be something that I have to do later, at some point. It'll get me 2 items. Checking the second item is pretty time-consuming, but I'd rather do that and lose a minute, then like double dip Eastern and lose even more. Can also take a look in Lumberjack with Aghanim already open to me, even though I don't have boots. If there is an item on Lumberjack, then that just, you know, gives me more reason to just do Aghanim now, because I have to do it at some point anyways. And, you know, that would give me Dark World access. Nope, just bombs. Rip the easy decision. Performing all of the 50-50 green rupee bushes. Ooh, crab's bombs as well. That's nice. So yeah, I'm not sure if my next play should be Desert or Eastern. Desert does have only two items. Well, there's 2 items in the dungeon, an item at Agina, and an item on the ledge. So it's 4 items in total. With the book, you know, at least 2 items are collectible. Potentially getting a crystal. Ice Rod also makes the fight, you know, kind of easy. Not as easy as Fire Rod, but easy enough. I want to die. Okay, not action. Please, video game. Alright, we survived. In there. Alright, so take a look at what's here. Some money. I'll take a Tempered Sword, though. That'll make Aghanim's Tower super easy and fast if I end up going that route at some point. It's looking more and more like that is going to be the route. Although, like, I am just a glove or a hammer away from not having to do that. But... Alright, let's go to Desert. I do have enough items to beat it, potentially. Like, you don't always need the boots to beat it. So there's, like, a chance I can currently be Desert versus Eastern where I would need the bow to be there to be able to beat it. Like that damage boost strat, though. Oh, God. Alright. Got a mushroom there, so that's another check that'll just lure me from Aghanim. Perfect. I'm gonna guess that I am able to beat this dungeon. Calling my shots. So far, my shots call. Obviously, Big Key could still be on the torch. But it's pretty likely that we'll be able to beat the dungeon. So this ended up being a pretty good call over Eastern. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. I don't know why I thought that would work. Alright, so we're gonna be able to beat Desert. So we won't necessarily be able to get both items out of here, but we will be able to guarantee, like, see everything that's here. If there's an item on the torch, you know, we'll know it's there. the map is on the torch, then we can get both items. Not a big deal. Card container. Don't need that. I actually lifted up that pot just for the money. Just in case. Two rupees short of Zora still. Alright, so we're gonna get the mushroom here, and then after desert we're gonna kill. We're gonna go see Agina. Jesus, I cannot speak. Excuse me. I'd never kill Agina, he's a treasure. Alright, hopefully I get some sort of money drop from the Popos. That'd be ideal. Well, they're not going to give me any good money drops, so... That kind of sucks. They're in the heart and green rupee prize pack. Alright, so I have 7 fire rod shots. Ice rod shots. So I'm not expecting to get a 1 cycle, but it is possible. Ice rod is a little harder to kill landmolls with just because the shots move so slowly. Alright. Really good fight still. Super quick 2 cycle. I'll take that with Ice Rod. And we got our nice single arrow. Fantastic. Alright. Agina time it is. More bombs. Okay, so this was mostly a waste of time. I mean, I got a crystal, but we haven't found what I'm looking for yet. Okay, so we're gonna actually... So, from this save, I'm actually gonna do Mushroom and King Zora. And... if I don't get anything, then I can reset. Get my money back, get my mushroom back. Obviously, if I get something from one of them, then, you know, we're not going to be getting either thing back, but that's fine. I do know the crabs drop 5 rupees. This could also be money. Nope. Okay. The mushroom was nothing. Zora is also nothing. Then we'll be fine. And I can reset. Come on, drops. Uh-oh. Might be kind of bad. I don't know what drop pack these guys are in. Nothing's dropping anything! Oh no. So the Zoras are in the exclusively bomb pack, so they're actually the same as normal. There we go. Whatever, wasting some time. Who cares? Oh man. There's nothing else here that drops anything. It's all Zoras here, so be all bombs. I believe enemies in the bomb drop packs are also 100% drop rates. Okay. So doesn't really help me right now, but I can get this money. And now we don't have our mushroom anymore. That's fine. Vanilla flippers. I swear that's happening a ton lately. The vanilla flippers doesn't really help in most regards. So right now my options are Eastern and Aghanim. That's it. That's all I can do. All the other flipper stuff is done, so... At least we have a crystal. I don't know. I guess, you know, if opponent decided to do early Aghanim, I guess my best hope would just be like, if I have to do Aghanim, then put Bow in Eastern as well, just because that would help me out. With just a bad Bow location. Flippers are almost guaranteed required. Both Swamp and Ice would have to be pendants, and for both of them to have nothing in them, for Flippers to not logically be required. Obviously, you don't need Flippers necessarily for Ice, but you do guarantee need them for Swamp, no matter what. So that Flipper location is playing pretty well for me right now. And I was pretty short on money going in, I think. I was like, what, 100 short? Something like that? I don't know. Money was not bountiful early. I could have Houlihaned and had money for him, obviously, but, you know. Alright, so we got one item and a map so far. Two more items in here. Perfect. See you later, Aghanim. I could opt to leave now. But there's still one item left in here that we could potentially get. It's not worth leaving behind at this point. It's too early to gamble. I'm a big creature of play completionist early and then gamble late. But I mean, it's hard to figure out what you want to do in 1v1 situations. 1v1 rando is pretty difficult. Like, you need to... if you want to, like, metagame your opponent, you need to know, like, what they normally do. And, you know, potentially what they do in certain situations, whether it's, like, you know, tied 0-0, whether they're up 1-0, down 1-0, you know. Alright, one item in Eastern. So, like, knowing in the later stages, knowing how your opponent plays is very important. Like, knowing whether they skip left side swamp. And, like, you know, if you feel like you've been playing the seed well, maybe you do left side swamp, hoping that they're going to skip it because they feel behind. You know. But this early in the tournament, it doesn't really matter too much. I'm going to be playing pretty safe in the group stages. 2 people make it out of groups. And I got the 1 seed in the group, so I'm playing the 4 seed in the group currently. So I'd rather play safe than get burned by me skipping an item and losing because of it. Okay, so I need to know 2 crystals and 2 pendants. Let's see. Swamp, Mire, Thieves Town, and Turtle Rock was green, I think. I can remember if Turtle Rock or Thieves Town was green. Ooh, a bow. Okay. So right off the bat now, we can just go straight to pod if we want to. Well, not really straight to pod. But, making the pod play would not be a bad idea. It's full clearable. I can get there, although it would be... Oh no, I have flippers. It's in logic. Yeah. So, I'm actually gonna bail on Thieves Town. We're gonna do front 4 on Thieves Town. I have little enough health that I'm okay doing Thieves Town right here. I can die very, very quickly and leave. Big key, the only thing that's guaranteed in the front. 4 items in Thieves Town. Obviously I don't have the hammer, so, you know, it's a little risky doing the whole thing. It's also a pendant, so I don't even need to do the whole thing. That's 1 item. I'm just going to keep a note of how many items are left in here, and I'll come back later if necessary. Alright, that's actually really good too. So, really glad I came in here. That's 2 items. 2 items in the map. Okay, so it's pretty likely that there's an item in the big chest with 2 items left there. So, we're just gonna bail. Alright, so with Mitts and Mirror, I'm actually going to do the Smith Chain now as well. That is going to isolate Hammer Pegs pretty hard. But, like, I probably won't be going back into Thieves Town without Hammer as well. So, when I choose to do Thieves Town, if I do later, I will also choose to do Hammer Pegs. But that gives more weight to going back to Thieves Town later, if it ends up being a decision that is, you know, a potential option. I'll take that. Sign card. Nope. Okay. You guys are gonna hear beeping for a little while. Sorry, not sorry. Yeah, so currently my only Dark World access is through through Kakariko portal with mitts. So that's kind of irritating to, like, get to South Shore and stuff. So, I'm probably gonna end up checking the first chest in Swamp as well. So, the current pathing is going to be, we're gonna do Smith, we're gonna do Cave 45, Stumpy, Pipe Cave, Purple Chest. I'm gonna check Bombos Medallion, probably check the first chest in Swamp, and then we're gonna just swim to Pod from there. Mirror also gives me access to Hera, which is also a pendant. So currently I can beat 2 of my pendants, and my third pendant requires a ton of items. Fire Rod, Hammer, Canis Maria. So Pedestal is not super likely to have something good, but you know, there's always a chance. But I also probably won't check Pedestal for a little while. Until I end up going into Skullwoods, pretty much. This menu's kind of gross at the moment. Good. Okay, so now I'm less inclined to go into Swamp because of that hammer. Now it's very easy for me to get back to Swamp. So that's pretty much just not happening anymore. Obviously, Hookshot could be in there, but like, that's a really... I have so much available to me now that it's like 0% worth it. Alright, so Smith Chain was nothing. Hammer Pegs is still lingering, of course. Yeah, with Mirror, we can also just double team Eastern and Pod. I don't know if it's faster to save and quit here or not. We're just gonna go back to my portal. I don't really care that much. Let's see, my good crystals are Mire and Swamp. So I need Hookshot, Flute, Samaria to beat both of those dungeons, which is almost the rest of my Go mode items. The only other thing I need besides those two things is Fire Rod, and potentially just a Fire Source for Ice Palace. So, Pyramid Fairy is pretty low likelihood as well. I thought about doing the north path with the mirror. Like, you know, checking the front of Skullwoods, checking Graveyard Ledge, checking Bumper Ledge, doing Catfish in a Pyramid. But that would have left me without a hammer, which is actually super important. Believe it or not. The hammer is an important item. Yeah, so now until I go to Skullwoods, that stuff is kind of isolated. Like, I'm not going to go to Pyramid after Pod. And Eastern. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do after that yet. But, we'll see. We will see. But yeah, current plan is there's 1 item left in Eastern. There's 5 in Pod, so we have 6 items currently available. After Eastern, at the moment, is probably like going to Hera, checking the front, deciding whether I want to do the rest of it or not, and then doing all of Easteth Mountain and then Super Bunny Cave. Yeah, so Flute, Fire Rod, Samaria, Hookshot, and maybe a Medallion. Those are my remaining Go Mode items. Nope, I still want bombs out. Hey, there's a flute. I still need bombs, dude. Come on. That's not the red cane. Okay. Yeah, so my area is a quick check. I also check the medallion to see whether I need Bombos or not. I could also, you know, go in there and try to find Kata Samaria, but it's not on my mind at the moment. That was a little spooky. Don't really need any more money. We've already done all of the money things, except for buy the super bomb, which is super unlikely. But we also have plenty of money to do that. Got a red boomerang, so we can finally check the stun prize. Right, there's no more small keys in the dungeon. Everything else. There's 1, 2, 3, 4 items left, and there's 2 dungeon items and 2 items left. Okay, so if I get an item here, then I can just mirror, because then I know the big chest is a map or a compass, and the boss is a map or a compass. Okay. Ta-da! Don't really need health. I would grab those hearts if it gave me sword beams, but I am missing too much health. Okay, so we can take that out of my notes. Yeah, Fire Rod, Samaria, Hook, maybe Bombos, and then I'm not really, like, you know, considering maybe Boots for GT yet, because it really doesn't matter until I get to GT. And then, like, you know, even if, you know, Big Key is on the Torch, GT is pretty much the most likely place to have it at that point. Or have them at that point. Alright, so Helma's gonna be dead here. Yes, right now, you know, I have to be a little wary about, you know, dungeon items in their own dungeons. Hookshot and Swamp, Samaria and Mire. Those are definitely real possibilities. Fire Rod and Skullwoods. I really don't want to do those dungeons without those items if I can avoid it. Or Tempered Slashes to kill Helmasaur. And Helmasaur's going to give me a dungeon item. Hello, Compass. Alright. Yeah, current plan is activate my flute, Mire area, and then Death Mountain. It's the current. I almost went and like started doing Eastern like I hadn't been in here before. That's the current plan of action. Eastern only having one item, it's pretty unlikely for that plan to change. The only way that would change really is Fire Rod on Armos. Like, even with Kane on Armos, I'd still be going to activate my fleet, going to my area. I would just be beating Mire as well. Hookshot, I guess, would make me go to Swamp. But I'd also probably still go activate my fleet first and check Mire area. But who knows? $20 arrows after this. My arrow account's looking a little sketchy. Alright. It was not an important item. So, yep. Flute by area. Death Mountain. Okay. Diddle-dee-doo. Diddle-dee-dee-dee. 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 Diddle-dee-dee. Yeah, currently I cannot beat any more crystals. Which sucks. This is not my area. Alright, am I gonna need bombos? Yup. Can remove that question mark from my notes. Alright, so Fire Rod, Smaria, Hookshot, and Bombos. Alright, back up Death Mountain we go. Please stop her. Hammer Pegs is an option as well, but I'll probably do that as like a wrap-up Dark Death Mountain kind of thing. Don't need to do it now. From one buzzy item to the other. Alright, so we're just gonna check the lobby. Could decide to do more of the dungeon. I have the big key. It is a quick dungeon. Yeah, let's just do it. We got Mirror and one pendant dungeon already. So. Two items in here. We have 0 of them so far. I chose to bomb jump there because hookshot and cross I would still have to fall down. I don't even have the hookshot. Dumb. I was thinking, like, not having boots. It's faster to bomb jump anyways, even if you did have the hookshot, but I didn't. So it's, you know, bomb jumping was the fastest way no matter what. There's an item in the basement. I'm probably gonna skip it. What do I do? Now let's do it. Let's do it. Let's just suck it up. I have sword beams. I have the mirror. Everything's fine. I can pretty much only go faster if I had Fire Rod. Most of these today have been pretty boring. Alright, I've got another green potion now. 10 arrows. Had a little brain fart on what item I actually needed here. Alright, bombs. And a whole lot of nothing so far. Can't do anything in Turtle Rock at the moment, but we're gonna come up here and open it just in case, like, you know, Canis Maria is up here. And of course, if it's not Bombos. That way we can just quickly take a dip in, check the one chest that I can logically do, and then leave, potentially, if it's not a small key. Wait, let's just open it. Alright. Super Bunny Cave. And I have some bad decisions to make. Can't do anything in ice. Can't do anything in mire. I can go into Skullwoods and then do North Dark World. I can go into Swamp without Hookshot. I can go back into Thieves Town for 2 items and Hammer Pegs. Nothing here. Alright, we're going to Spike Cave. Then I'll probably go to Skullwoods and do North Dark World. Been a whole bunch of hot garbage so far. For like the last 30 minutes, pretty much. Ouch. I blew cane and cape, so not worried about anything really. Just gonna tank my health until the bottom. Nothing. Perfect. Oh, God. Yeah, all of my options are very not good. I'm not a big fan. I had a personal vendetta. That particular rope. Okay, what we got here? 2 items in Skullwoods. Take that out of my notes. Still 2 items in Skullwoods. There's a hook shot. Okay. So that kind of sucks because now, like, all swamp is open now, which is good. But now Hookshot Cave is, like, looming on the back of my mind as something I haven't done. Alright, so... we're gonna check this other thing here, see if it's an item. I got all the small keys now, so this is either, like, map, compass, big key, or the last item. I need to pull this, don't I? That wasn't right. I'm gonna save and quit out of here. Right in the skull. We're just gonna go to swamp. I'm perfectly okay with all the decisions I made. It's kind of unfortunate that I don't need the mirror. I'm okay with, like, you know, going up Death Mountain decision. It has so many items, you know. I'm perfectly okay with how it planned out. It just kind of, you know, ended up not working out super in our favor because of that hookshot location. But okay. Alright, so we got 6 items in Swamp. Yeah, if nothing's left, there's Bumper Ledge, Graveyard Ledge, Catfish in North Dark World, 3 items. There's also 3 items from Thieves Town and Hammerpegs. There's also 4 items from Hookshot Cave. That's all that is pretty much open to me still. Very least, out of the equation completely is, like, the potential Swamp dip without Hookshot. That's the one good thing. Like, Swamp is full clearable currently. Oh, good. Excuse me, I definitely pressed the start button. Need to clean out my controller. Been saying that for like 2 weeks. This menu still really sucks. Hookshot makes it a little better, but this menu still really sucks. Oh god, my head. Whew. Gonna take some ibuprofen after this bad boy. Alright, so far we got one item in here. So left side skip is a thing. Let's get that. God Swamp always feels good. God Swamp is still intact. 2 items. Alright, so now that, with Meyer being my other good crystal, the only thing left that can be at Pyramid Fairy is Fire Rod. Because I need Cane and I need Bombos to get into it. Hook shots out of my notes now. Alright, 2 items. Let's see. Here's number 3. Here's number 4. Yo, God Swamp still intact. Let's go, dude. Give me that God Swamp. Let's get it. Oh no. Canis Maria, God Swamp. Alright. 5 items. Canis Maria also literally only opens up Turtle Rock at the moment. It does give a little more weight to the Hookshot Cave play over other stuff, because I can go into Turtle Rock and check the first chest, and if it's a small key and I get a string of small keys, I can go deeper and deeper into the dungeon. No boots, so I can't try and do the 0 cycle. Oh, I missed a hook shot. Oh my god. Please. Holy moly. Alright, I don't care. Ice Rod sucks. Alright, come on, God Swamp. God Swamp! Yes! Yes! The God Swamp. Big key map and compass in the big chest and left side. Oh, it's a good feeling. Good feeling. Alright. Alright, so, Hookshot Cave we go. That's also really good for, you know, the the potential dipping swamp without hookshot. Like knowing that nothing was on left side at all, and it was just like, it's a huge time. It's even more of a time loss than normal. Dipping swamp without hookshot. So yeah, that was a good swamp. Big approve. Alright, here we go. Alright, Fire Rod and Bombos. Just need a good fire source. Bombos opens up Ice and Mire. Fire Rod opens up Ice and Skull. Fire Rod. I'm gonna take a little peek into Turtle Rock. There's Bombos for Go Mode, and Bombos can be literally anywhere. The only place that it can't be is Pyramid Fairy. Question is, when do I leave Turtle Rock? That is the big question here. Like, if I don't get Bombos, you know, where do I decide to not be in this dungeon anymore? Or do I just do the whole thing? It is the Green Pendant, so there's 7 items in total from this dungeon, which is more than Ice and Skullwoods have combined. So currently, Pedestal's an option. There's Pyramid, Catfish, Graveyard Ledge, and Bumper Ledge still. Yeah, so Fire Rod gets me 4 items in total from Ice Palace and Skullwoods. There's 3 items in Village of Outcast still, which would be 7 in total. And then, let's see, the 4 Dark World Overworld checks left would be 11. That kind of sucked. So, as long as I'm not forgetting anything, I'm pretty sure there's 11 checks outside of Turtle Rock. I guess 12 with Pedestal, and then 7 in Turtle Rock. 5 in the dungeon, 1 from Mimic Cave, and 1 from Green Pendant. So, you know, this is not a bad decision. It's not a great decision. Definitely not a bad one. Then if Bombos is in here, that's a really big payoff. We got 2 items so far. There's 3 items left. Perfect RNG. Come on, just give me the Bombos. Ooh, we got Boots, though. That's actually pretty good. So now I guess we're kind of like, if Bombos isn't here, we're hoping for Big Key on Torch. Or Bombos to just be Boots locked. Which would just be like King's Tomb and, you know, Bonk Rocks. That's good. It'll also speed up the rest of Turtle Rock a little bit. Oh, nice, nice attempted key dash there. Also 3 items in here, so only 2 left. So if we get a small key and 2 items, I can just go straight to Trinex. There's 1 item. Small key. Ooh, that was almost really bad. Trinex does have an item, and the green pendant. Yeah, boot saves about 30 minutes on average, so, you know, this ended up being a good decision. After all. That was a really early spin attack. Ugh. And Bombos was here. Wow. Alright. So yeah, Turtle Rock was an alright decision. Now we get to go mode Skull, Ice, and Mire. And be on our way. So I got to beat Turtle Rock and just skip the green pendant. Yeah. Just making sure that I got the Bombos. I don't think I've ever save and quit before getting a pendant from a boss kill before. So, Front of Thieves Town had the mirror, and Turtle Rock locked the boots and Bombos. Kind of a poopy seat. It's also pretty good, because with that hookshot from Skullwoods, you know, if I do hookshot cave there and get Fire Rot before having Canis Maria, you know, you're definitely more inclined to not go back to Turtle Rock. You're doing Skullwoods, you're doing Ice Palace. For sure. Like, Turtle Rock is probably one of the later things you end up doing. Kind of low on magic. Just get out of my way! Holy... Should've just used the green potion. Alright, we don't need anything else here. Skullwoods is gonna be done. I had no idea when the hand was gonna drop, so glad I waited. Come on, fight. Good, good, good. Bombos. Alright, yeah, the only thing that can still help me really is Silver's half magic would be kind of nice, but definitely not required. We don't need any, like, I'm not going to go out of my way to check for Silver. Silver saves, like, 25 seconds, pretty much. Oh, God. I'm gonna get that magic. That's terrible Mire, too. Slash the wrong way to start, and it all just went to shit. Good. Okay. All I need is the big key. No God Mire today, feels bad. Alright, we got the second best thing. Almost got Mire. Alright, so I don't need to do the first spooky. Nice bonk. There's a nice spooky action glitch. Basically me fluting to Mire, I manipulated an altitude value and kept that altitude value all the way through the dungeon and caused the area of effect of the fire rod to get moved up. Just the perfect amount so that I could hit the switch through the bumble crack wall and above the staircase to Vitreous. Perfect. Alright, got Ice Palace left. And we're good to go. Ice Palace is very quick when you're just doing it normally. Or, not doing normally, when you're skipping everything. It's essentially the same as the No Major Glitches speedrun. Not opening up any chests. You're just going through the dungeon. Oh, God. See you later. Ice Palace is such a fun dungeon, dude. Pretty solid Ice Palace. I must have like double poked. Oh god. Oh. This headache killer. I don't usually get that, like, terrible headaches. Like, they'll be like, eh. Like, I have a little headache, but it's no big deal. This is, like, my first really bad headache in a long time. Waffle House drive-thru, baby. Alright, so with the Turtle Rock portal already open, it is more significantly faster to go this way. If the Turtle Rock portal's not open, and you're going to GT and you have like the best, possible items to get there quickly, it's about 1.5 seconds faster to use the Turtle Rock portal, but like one bad RNG Dead Rock and you're losing all of that time. But with the portal already open, that saves you a handful of seconds. Bombs. Butter Sword does not help me anymore. Not worth the time. Yeah, Butter Sword literally saved me 0 time. It's 4, 5. Oh god. 6, 7. Eight. Nine. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Alright. It's bonk. Alright, we're still gonna get it. Yup, easy. Oh, man. Alright. Ah. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Really good gauntlet. Bad Lamels aren't again. Good. Good. Bad, bad, bad. Bouncy bumper. Okay. Should have been sure. Man, I didn't know where to stand there for. Okay. Wasted all my bombs in the rest of GT just because menus directly to the fire rod. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12. Hooray, we did it! I won! 1-0. Winner is me. Oh, God. That was a pretty good seed. I ended up, like, it kind of sucked for a little while. Like, I went through a huge drought of just getting good items. Or the items I did get weren't, like, crazy. Like, loot from Pod, Eastern. Yeah, after the flute and Pod, I went through a really big drought. But for rock play, you know, math-wise, you know, it was a decent call. It was like, you know, a 1 to 3-ish chance of progression being there. Take away the fact that, like, you'd have to climb up Death Mountain again if that was the option. The fact that it was on Turtle or Trinex was pretty crazy. Could have very easily, like, left, like, mirrored, done boot stuff, and, like, done, like, Skullwoods and Ice Palace. And then died to get back to the Light World to preserve the warp point. Very easily could have done that. But it ended up paying off. I got to go mode 3 dungeons because of it. I guess 2, basically. A surprise net! Oh man, what we got? Yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm not really doing too much else after this tournament match. I have a headache. I'm gonna go take some ibuprofen. I'll be back. 11 bosses with a temper sword. Oh man. 1 death, that was intentional. 232 menu, not bad. And 904 lag. Lots of lag. 150 out of 216 is not terrible. Woo! Alright, well, we're 1-0 in the tournament. Got one more match against AsclepiosRod. And then I win that one, then we get to go on to the winners final of our group. The groups are basically a 4-person group seeded 1 to 4, and it's just a double elimination bracket, basically. Best of 3 rounds. The people who, win out are the 2 people that advance. But cool. I'm gonna cut the stream now. Thanks for watching.